Hello, namaste and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena and today I will discuss about how can you protect data from hackers over the cloud. Nowadays, most of the companies are using clouds for their different purpose, whether that's using the infrastructure, whether that's developing the applications or to accessing the services from the clouds. Okay, so even a normal customer also using the clouds, and they are storing a lot of information over the cloud, but due to the lack of the security or due to the ignorance of the companies or the policies what we are implementing over the cloud, or even whatever the passwords we are using, that can cause a lot of trouble for us, because our sensitive information we are storing on cloud, and if that will be in wrong hand, then definitely there will be a big trouble for us. So what are the things you can take care when you are storing data over the cloud, and you can protect your data from hackers? Just you can see in this picture, there are a lot of people are accessing the cloud, whether that's one cloud they are accessing, or a single person can have access to the multiple clouds. Okay, reason is simple, because if one cloud is offering some services, might be other is specialized in other kind of services which required or which is useful for your business. Okay, or maybe the effectiveness of the cost will change our decision to move from one cloud to another cloud, or using the multiple cloud, or for the redundancy as well, we are selecting multiple clouds. So what are the things we can take care when we are storing our data over the cloud? First of all, why we are using the cloud, whether we are using the platform as a service, or the infrastructure as a service, or the service as a service. Okay, so there can be multiple motive to hire the services over the cloud. So we are having some data, okay, which we are storing over the cloud. So what things that data can prompt to the hackers? For example, here is a hacker, and this person or the group of people or group of cyber criminals always in the hunt to find out that data which they can use for themselves, or just to making the money, or for damaging the other companies, or whatsoever the motive is, doesn't matter right now here. So we need to take care, because we cannot 100% rely on the security whatever the cloud is offering, because that's our data. We also responsible to provide the security along with the security that provided by the service provider, okay, so the vendor of that cloud. Okay, so here is one of that is date of birth. Generally we publish the right our date of birth over the cloud or on the social media, and generally we can also use that date of birth for a with our passwords. Okay, and if somebody is know about the date of birth, then definitely they can use that information to crack down, or to use the brute force to have access over the cloud. Okay, and another thing we need to take care automatically, sometime say in iPhone. Okay, so iCloud is there, and whatever the photo we are clicking, video we are having, and if we don't want to share that information over the cloud, because when the information is going over the internet, there is a lot of chance hacker or cyber criminals can have access. Okay, they will definitely find different ways to perform an attack. So we can also keep it off, whatsoever our automatic data, media data we are having, not to upload it. So be selective what information you want to share over the cloud. Clear? And for the security point of view, you can use the backup of your data, which is you are thinking that's important, and then keep it over the offline offline media, so that if anything will happen to your data, you can just take the backup of from your offline media. Okay, and hackers are using phishing emails. They are sending the fake messages in a different wrapping up, we can say. They are using multiple kind of ways to just prompt us to click on that malicious link, or just they want us to be the part of their trap. Okay, so just when you are receiving the messages, be careful, just read those messages carefully, so that you can find out it's not the message coming from the legitimate person, it is not the right message, so avoid it. Okay, and delete what you don't want anybody. If you don't want to show that information to anybody, just delete it. Okay, if you want to keep it, there kind of information that for example, the information of the company's detail you need to keep over the cloud, then make sure you are using the right kind of security system should be there, who can have access on the data at one, they can have access, and what are the criteria they can have access, or what are the limits to that particular data they can have access, all these things, and something that's related to the security of your password, because password is the key which will give access to the resources which we are using on the cloud. So if that we are not using the strong password, then definitely for hackers it will be very easy to find out the password, to crack it down. There are multiple ways, multiple tools which where they can use the key combinations and they can find the weak password. Okay, and to wherever the possible two-factor authentication, if the cloud, definitely they are providing the facility of the two-factor authentication, go for it, because if somehow the hacker will get the password of your account, then definitely to enter into your account they need the code which they will send on your whether you are provided the secondary email or on your phone. Okay, so for the extra layer of protection, because we need security layer by layer, not a one layer. If one layer will be break by the hackers, then definitely other challenges they need to face to get access on our data. Okay, and use the encryption, clear, and whatever the security settings you have implemented, go for it, use for with the pen testing or vulnerability testing, so that you just come to know, yes, your cloud, your data secure over the cloud. Okay, these are the some few points which you can take care when you are using cloud, when we are storing the data on your cloud, and you can secure your data. Okay, and follow me on the cybersecurity prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. And in the next session I will discuss about what is a security event management tool. Also share that session with your friends and group members, so that they will be able to understand what type of vulnerabilities can exist on the cloud, and how the hackers can get their information, and what are the ways they can secure their data over the clouds. Okay, multiple vulnerabilities can exist. One simple ignorance, one simple mistake can give access to the cyber criminal over your data. Okay, namaste, see you in the next session.